Peace and blessings, everybody. It's Friday, March the 1st, the year 2019. This is a letter which arrived in our P.O. Box today. It's from Anthony Troy Williams, who is a political prisoner. He's being targeted because he was standing up to the FBI and the banks, specifically Bank of America and other banks which were participating in mortgage fraud. And we know that the FBI is the enforcers of corporations all throughout America. So this is the state's motion in limine. The state, when you have innocent political prisoners, a lot of times the Department of Justice and the FBI cannot get a prosecution, or they cannot get a conviction on the first trial. So they have to keep going back multiple times, and they implement motion in limine, which ties the hands of the political prisoner so that he cannot defend himself. It's a very common tactic. We know that they had to bring Charles Dyer to trial 3 times in order to get a conviction, and they withheld exculpatory evidence each successive time until they got a conviction. We know that in Ed and Elaine Brown's case and in Schaefer Cox's case, they actually said that we're not going to allow you to talk about the Constitution. And I think this motion in limine, we have scanned it, we have uploaded it to Anthony Troy Williams' webpage. You can download it and see it for yourself, but I'm gonna read it into YouTube. Here goes. The title is State's Motion in Limine. State of Florida, Plaintiff versus Anthony Williams, Defendant. Case number 15-14566. C as in Charlie, F as in Frank, 10, A as in Apple. Judge Siegel. In the Circuit Court of the 17th Judicial Circuit in and for Broward County, Florida. Comes now Michael J. Satz, S-A-T-Z, State Attorney of the 17th Judicial Circuit of Florida, by and through the undersigned Assistant State Attorney, and moves this honorable court for an order in limine instructing the defendant to refrain from making any direct or indirect mention whatsoever at trial before the jury of the matters herein after set forth, without first obtaining permission from the court outside the presence of the jury, on the grounds that said matters are incompetent, irrelevant, or immaterial to the issues involved herein, and will serve only to unfairly prejudice the jurors against the state. The subject matter in question, number 1, that there shall be no reference in this trial by a witness, by a party, or by any attorney to the fact that other states chose not to prosecute defendant for unauthorized practice of law. Number 2, that there shall be no discussion in front of the jury by a witness, by a party, or by an attorney of any case law or authority, including but not limited to the U.S. Constitution, the Uniform Commercial Code, Corpus Juris Secundum, Black's Law Dictionary, or common law. They just banned the United States Constitution from being brought up at trial, by the way. That's not uncommon. It is absolutely shocking, and it should be an outrage to every American that you can't bring up the Constitution in a United States courtroom, but unfortunately it's not uncommon. Number 3, that there shall be no discussion in front of the jury by a witness, by a party, or by an attorney of the Holy Bible, or Scriptures. So not only did they outlaw the United States Constitution, but they've outlawed the Holy Bible. Number 4, that there shall be no discussion in front of the jury by a witness, by a party, or by an attorney of the concept of next friend. I have no idea what next friend is about, but now I'm going to go try to check it out. Number 5, that there shall be no discussion in front of the jury by a witness, by a party, or by an attorney of Yahweh, Elohim, biblical law, the Religious Freedom Restoration Act of 1993, and Yahushua the Messiah. Well, I didn't see the name Jesus in there, but that's very interesting. They outlawed all those other names. Number 6, that there shall be no discussion in front of the jury by a witness, by a party, or by an attorney, that this is a retrial of the first trial that was declared a mistrial. Wherefore the state of Florida would respectfully request that this honorable court grant this motion in limine. I hereby certify that a true copy hereof has been furnished electronically this 22nd day of February, blah, blah, blah. So this is the rules under which they're trying to prosecute Anthony Troy Williams. Outlaw any discussions in front of the jury regarding constitutional arguments. Outlaw any mention of the Messiah. Outlaw any mention of Holy the Bible or Scripture. This is the insanity of your criminal justice system. I'm surprised they haven't went out and bought an 80,000 volt shock collar to put on Anthony Troy Williams like they did Jeffrey Winehouse. When are we going to wake up and say enough is enough?